Sri Krishnaji.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. We should all be happy that our economy is in the top 5 across the world, sir. But we should be really concerned with regards to the position of ports and maritime industry, which is standing at 18th in the world, sir. It needs a lot of improvement because Government of India is talking about 5 trillion economy, PLI scheme, Atmanirbhar Bharat, manufacturing hub. If all these things has to happen, this position of ours has to increase, sir, and our facilities in the seaports and marine industry has to increase, sir. Ministry has been allocated 33% less budget, sir, when compared to last year. So when we are saying that this infrastructure has to be increased, I don't know how it is going to be achieved, sir. Even for the Sagar Mala projects, which is the flagship of this government, it was only provided 360 crores, sir, while which is a mere 52% of its projected requirements, sir. For the development of minor ports, there is a huge shortfall, sir. Demand by the ministry was 128 crores. Allocation was only 52.79 crores, sir. India has around 12 major ports and almost 200 minor ports, sir, with combined capacity of 2,400 million tons of cargo, sir. GOA is planning to develop major ports in AP, Telangana, West Bengal, and Maharashtra, but it has been planning for so many years, sir, but nothing has been happening, sir. If we want to make world-class logistics, we cannot dump all the responsibility on the private players, sir. It's easy to dump everything on them and wash our hands off, but GOA, Government of India, needs to hold handhold if we are planning to planning for the ports of the future, sir. Coming to the some of the suggestions, because I'm coming from Andhra Pradesh, which has a huge coastline, and some of the suggestions I have, some of the clarifications I need, sir. To start off with the suggestions, Gati Shakti project is evolved, sir, to connect to improve road and rail connectivity, but we need separate plan to develop Gati Shakti to connect all major and non-major ports, sir. Dredging and keeping the channel depths of large vessels is a high-cost exercise, sir. This is one of the major concerns of the of the persons who are running the seaport, sir. It needs liberal support from the Government of India, sir. We see this happening day in, day out in the Vizag port, sir. Because it's one thing to build a world-class port, sir, but you have to operate it at a world-class level as well. If that has to happen, this needs to be supported by the Government of India, sir. We should plan for more multi-mode logistics parks, sir, not just by NHAI, but also by Indian Railways at strategic locations, sir. It will improve the efficiency of our supply chains. This is another suggestion I want to make. And Pratima Mandal, ma'am, has also spoken about it just now with regards to the mother vessels or mainline container vessels not calling the Indian seaports, sir. Singapore, Sri Lanka, UAE, Malaysia, these are the only countries that are attracting these, sir. Somehow these mother vessels are not coming to India. It is a cause of the concern. Because these are not coming to India, the shipping cost has been increasing, and there's a huge delay in the shipping of these containers as well, sir. And this is the main problem why they are not coming is there's a delay in Indian ports, sir, and there's a draft constraints, sir, high tariffs, sir, high bunkering charges, sir. These are some of the issues that our ministry has to resolve, sir. This will make our imports cheaper and our exports competitive across the world, sir. And this government is talking a lot about the one nation, one card. Recently we have passed a bill combining both the Aadhaar card with the voter ID card. And we're talking all of that. But, sir, with coming to the ports, there are many different types of service providers in the ports, sir. Be it in government or private ports such as custom house agents, freight forwarders, stevedores, truck operators, loading and unloading agencies. We should also think of one nation and one registration policy for all these different type of service providers, which should help the service providers to operate in any Indian port, sir. Uniform KYC and registration policy for these service providers should be provided, sir, should be made, and they should all be brought under one platform, sir. I hope the ministry will do it as soon as possible, sir. And We have seen, if you go to the Delhi airport, we see there's a Aero City, and even in the Hyderabad airport, we see a Aero City. But we should also plan for the port cities as well, sir. Development of port cities with the separate industrial and warehouses and residential zones are the need of the hour, sir. These would support the growth of ports in an organic and in inclusive manner, sir. There's a talk of the central government is talking a lot about the coastal berths for a lot of years, sir, but nothing has been seen, sir, in the last few years. There's almost 7,500 kilometers of coastal line available in the country, sir. But we need to give impetus to develop coastal berths in all major and non-major ports and increase coastal movement, sir. This is the need of the hour, sir. And also, with regards to there's a huge talk. There's a lot of members who have spoken about inland cargo movement, sir. For that to happen, we need to have a barge policy, sir. The barge policy is not evolved in our country. It needs to be evolved, and it needs to be brought out as soon as possible, sir. And there are another major suggestion is, sir, there are more than 20 ministries of government of India and state governments have to give approvals for the functioning of a new port, sir. The shipping ministry should come out with a single window policy wherein all requisite approvals for smooth operating of a port shall be given in a time frame manner, sir. Other day we were listening to Gadkari ji, sir. He was talking about how he has brought almost 50 services, 50 services under the RTO into the digital format, sir. Maybe ports ministry also will take a leaf out of his book and try to implement it, sir. As a member of parliament from Andhra Pradesh, sir, it is a major demand coming from Andhra Pradesh, sir. This has been a promise made by this house during the state bifurcation, sir. That is establishment of a major port at Dugirajapatnam, sir. But due to the non-feasibility, they have changed the location to the Ramayapatnam, sir. For the construction of the port, AP government has already identified 3,000 acres of land there, sir. We have been requesting it for so many years. We have been pursuing for this for so many years. We request the central government to make the port at Ramayapatnam the promise you have made in this house, according to AP Regulation Act, as soon as possible, sir. Thank you very much.